And just laying into the mats as we'll start the practice this morning. And just laying into this mat, and whether that's a position you've been already all night long, just want to center here in this Shavasana posture. Begin the practice with a sense of letting go. And as we'll take the time this morning through this 60-minute Vinyasa to wake up the body, just want you to take the time here to feel the weights of the body, inspired by the gravity and by the earth, fully relaxed. Taking the time here to bring the mind back to a focus, with the sensation of the skin into the mats, without having to wonder about what's coming next, what's the day ahead. Just a sense of feeling present in this very specific moment. And in the yoga philosophy, as you might know, we heard a lot about Satya, the second yama, which stands for truthfulness. Maybe it's a time this morning to bring truthfulness within your practice, letting go of the superficial, and just be true with yourself, with your true nature. No hiding, just who you really are. And as you might think of your true nature, maybe thinking about 3 words that you want to tell to yourself, 3 positive adjectives about your true nature. Talking positively to yourself as you would do to someone else. And through this practice, there won't be any hiding. The movements are for you to be owned and to embrace. And starting to inhale and deepen the exhale as you sink down into the mat. Inhaling through the nostril, feeling the lungs getting full. And exhale, releasing the weight of the shoulders. breathing everything. Inhale, take a nice deep breath through the nose. Feel the chest expanding, maybe the belly. And exhale. Let go gently of the prana, the energy. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. One last deep inhale. Feel the prana, feel the energy coming in the inhale. A new fresh breath within the body. The oxygen. And exhale, release. And feel the prana moving into the body. Next time you inhale, you're going to bring your hands overhead and gently starting to circle the wrists overhead and create deeper circle with your arm as you breathe, exhaling down. Inhaling, hands come over hands, always circling with the wrists. And going to full circle from the shoulders, creating slow and nice circle here, both from the shoulders, joints, then from the wrists. Changing the side of the circle from your arm and from your wrists. And keep the breath moving with your movement. Taking the time here to waking up the wrists, the shoulders. Next time your hands are overhead, interlace your finger and press up into the ceiling. Maybe the shoulders are also protracting, lifting just a bit. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands back, still interlaced, and press into the back. The shoulders come next to your ears. Barely have a neck anymore. Pressing here, inhale. And exhale, release the shoulders, release the hands. Bring your fingertips back to the side of the body. And start bending your knees and lifting your knees into a 90-degree angle. Circling the wrists this time with your knees bent. And heading from there, circle from your hips as you are still circling the ankle and the wrist and the hips. Coordinating also new movements with the brain, creating this new connection. The hips open up. Don't have to do the big circle. And changing side. Opening the hips, circling also within the ankle. Might be tricking your brain just a bit as you learn new ways of moving. And next time you come back with your feet and your knee bent 90-degree angle. Inhale here and exhale, stretch your legs up towards the floor, pressing the ball of your feet against the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knee, touch the floor with your tippy toes. Inhale, stretch your legs, flex the foot and press the foot into the ceiling. Lower back is down to the floor. Exhale, bend your knees, tippy toes touching the floor. Inhale, stretching the legs, flex the foot, press the floor, the ceiling away. And exhale, bending the knees, bring the tippy toes down to the mat and up. One more time, stretch, press with the ball of the foot, up. And exhale, bend the knees and tippy toes touching slightly the floor, coming back into 90-degree angle. From here, inhaling, lifting the hands overhead and bringing the knees close to your elbow, just a bit before the elbow here. And in our inhalation, we're going to press the hands into the ceiling, protraction of the shoulders. Maybe the hands lift, pressing up. Shoulders are up, core is activated. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Gently bring the shoulders down, hands stay where they are. Going back. Inhaling, pressing the floor, the hands up. Shoulders are lifted, protraction of the shoulders. Scapulas are broadened apart. And exhale, release. Nice awakening of the core. And again, last time. In your inhalation, press the hands up. You can also press the elbow into the knees to feel a stronger activation of the core this time. Knee into the elbow. Stay here. And exhale, release. Nice one. Cross your legs and gently roll up into a seated position using the core. Inhaling, bringing your hands overhead for a long spine. Interlacing the finger and pressing through the ceiling. Long spine here. Inhale. Exhale, twist with the left hand coming to the right knee. Right hands behind your back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look behind your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look behind the right shoulders, maybe deepen the twist. Next, inhale, the right hand come forward, up above the ear, and feeling a nice stretch here into the right side of the body. You can use the left hand to hook the knees and to feel here as you want to show your heart to the ceiling, feeling a nice stretch into the obliques. Inhale here. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, stay here. And exhale, bring your hands, the right hand into the knees, round your back, chin close to the chest. In and really rounding the back here, protraction of the shoulders. Inhale here, exhale, stay. And gently in your next inhalation, bring your hands back up overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, interlace the fingers and press up into the ceiling. Inhale here. And exhale, twisting through the other side. The right hand coming to the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, feel the spine getting longer. And exhale, maybe looking through the left shoulder. See how your chest is opening through the side. Inhale, lengthen here. And in your exhalation, this time the left hand come overhead and finding a stretch as not going into the direction into the right knee. Feel the stretch within the left side of the body, the left obliques. Inhale here, bring the chest through the ceiling. And exhale, bring the hands into the knee, round the back, chin to chest. Feel here an opening through your upper body. And inhale, release the hands, bring them back overhead. Long spine. Interlace the fingers, press up towards the ceiling. And release the fingers, bring them into your lower back. Interlacing the fingers this time and opening the chest through the sky. Gentle back bend here. Inhale here. And exhale, release. Bring your hands into the shoulders, creating deep circle. Opening. Exhale, bring the elbow down. Inhale, bring them forward. And exhale, back. Deep and long circle here with your breath. As you will see, we'll have some pose with the shoulders, so good to warm them up. Bring them into the other side. Maybe close your eyes and visualize the joints of the shoulders, the ball in the socket that is moving with the movements. Understanding the body and what's moving, connecting with the breath. Nice one. Release the shoulders here, hands overhead, long spine. And this time fold forwards from the hips, keeping a long back straight. And let your hands land into the floor. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale, fold forwards, looking in between your hands. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, this time bring the forearms into the mat. Look down. And inhale, this time roll into your knees, coming into a tabletop position. Rolling it from here. Inhaling, taking the toes and hovering the knees just a centimeters up the mat. Feeling here, starting to press the 10 fingers into the mat, firmly pressing through the shoulders. So protraction here of the shoulders. Little round into the upper back. A strong core. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your sitting bones close to your heel. Feel the stretch into the upper body. Inhale, come forward, hovering the knees. Exhale, sitting bones into your heels. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, come forward. You feel the quads. And exhale, back. Feel this long spine here. And this time come with your hips up into your downward facing dog. Inhale here, paddling the feet, right and left. Bring the right heel and the left closer to the floor. You want to move your hips back into the midline. Take the time here. Bending your knees. And this time rolling, rounding the back, coming into your tippy toes and forward into a plank. From a plank, bending the knees, bringing back the sitting bones closer to the heel and up into your downward facing dog. Continuing the wave into your tippy toes, move forward, rounding the back and coming into a plank. Beautiful. Bending the knees, sitting bones close to the heel and up into your Adho Mukha Svanasana. And forward one more time with your own tempo. Waving through plank. And we all meet back in your Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring the foot in between your hands. Left knee back into the mat. Rise up, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands into your hips and activating the hamstring this time. Inhale, lift the left leg up. The left toes is up. The front knee is still bent 90-degree angle. Exhale, bring the foot down. Inhale, flex the front foot, Ardha Numanasana. Straight back. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, lift the left foot. Activating the arm string here. Exhale, foot down. And we flex the front foot, Ardha Numanasana. Stretching the hamstring. And exhale, activating the left arm strings by bringing the foot up. Great. One more time here. Exhale, Ardha Numanasana. Feel stretch into the back of the leg. And bring back up. Lifting with an active, dynamic here position with the arm string. Stay here for a moment. Maybe put a blanket if your knee hurts. And exhale, bring it back into Ardha Numanasana. Bring your hand close to the floor. Brush with your hand forwards and come into a low lunge, bringing your hips down to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left hand into the floor and lift the right hand up into a low twist. Inhale here. Option to tuck the toe and to elevate the left knee. Deepening the stretch here. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right hand forwards as you want to bring your armpits into the knee. Try to find some length. Inhale, circle the hand up and back. The fingers showing to the back. Inhale, round, circle, bring the armpit into the knee. Try to find some length. Exhale, round back. Looking behind your right shoulder. Inhale, forward. Try to find more length as you really have someone dragging you from the fingers. And back into the side. Great. Windmilling both hands into the mat. Come into your plank position. Bring the knee down and bring your chest into the mat. Inhale, baby Bhujangasana, cobra, lifting the hands. Exhale, down and pressing into a plank. Finding back Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to chest and foot in between your hands. Right knee down. Inhale, rise up into a low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands back and flexing the foot, coming into Ardha Numanasana with a straight back. Inhale, come forward, this time lifting the right toes, activating the hamstrings, so bring the toes closer to the glutes. Exhale, down, Ardha Numanasana. Inhale, come up, forward, and activate here the back of the leg. Exhale, come forward, Ardha Numanasana. And for the last one, we'll stay a bit longer, activating here, feeling this activation into the hamstrings. Inhale here. Maybe bring it closer to the glutes. And exhale, release the foot. Ardha Numanasana. Long spine. And come forwards, bring your hands overhead and let your hips sink just for a moment here. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right hand into the mat. Left hand come towards the floor, into the twists. Option here to take the back toe and to lift the right knee up. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, the hand come forwards, trying to bring your armpits, the left armpit closer to the knee. And exhale, round the fingers down to the back. Inhale, come forward, find some length. So with the power here, and exhale, back. The back leg is straight. Inhale, come forward. Reach with the tippy toes, with the fingertips, and exhale, back. Great. Inhale, windmill the hands down, come back into a plank. Your option to bring the knees down, or if you want to go with your full vinyasa, going down chaturanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Upward facing dog, and we meet all into a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Bending the knees. We're going back for the waves here. Maybe this time closing your eyes. And feel as you go up into your tippy toes, rounding the back. Feel the vertebra coming aligned into a plank. Bending the knees, bringing the sitting bones closer to the heel and up. Adho Mukha Svanasana, and keep flowing the wave. And see when you are closing your eyes how it feels to be true to your own body, to your own movement. There's no perfect way of doing a wave or moving the body along those movements. Just experience how you feel it in your own body. Which area of the body is used to create the movement with your breath. Staying here and up into a downward facing dog. We all meet here. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, lift the right leg up and exhale, bring the feet in between your hands. Inhale, lift your hands forwards without going into a full warrior. Just bring them forwards, bringing here kind of an action with the front leg. And exhale, rise completely up into a warrior one within the ball of the foot. Up. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands back into your lower back and interlacing the fingers, open the chest. Inhale here. Option to bring the heel down and fall forward into your humble warrior with the fingers interlaced. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Humble warrior. The shoulders is in the side of the knee. Inhale, rise up. Open, mini back bend. Bring the chest up through the sky. Release the fingers. Come into the ball of the feet. The heel is up. And come forward with your arm up. Feeling the strength of the front leg as you jump and come into your warrior three. Virabhadrasana. Option to bring the hands close to the heart or into the back. Maybe if you want a more challenge, you can also bring them up towards the in front of yourself. Inhale here. Exhale, lift yourself up. Bring the left knee close to your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, the ankle comes into the right knee and lower down into a figure four, feeling a nice stretch into the outer side of the left leg. Inhale here. Exhale. Your option here to bring the hands down into the mat. And maybe if you want to try an arm balance, you can also bring the hands down and can fly with lifting up the back leg and bringing it closer to the sitting bones. That's an option. Otherwise, gently come forward, lift yourself up into this figure four, bring the knee up close to the chest, And gently travel back, Virabhadrasana 3. And lower the foot down into a warrior 1. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down. Find your plank. Option to go with the knees down for your full chaturanga as we lower down. Inhale up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale here. And exhale, tip. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee come close to the chest and bring the foot in between your hands. Inhale, first with a half lift, bringing the hands forward, finding some length through the hands. Great. Inhale, rise up into a warrior 1, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Option to bring the heels down into the floor. Open through the chest. And exhale, lower down, humble warrior, bringing the left shoulder into the left knee. The hips are still facing to the front of the mat. Let the gravity do the work with the shoulders opening. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, rise up into warrior 1. And come forward halfway. Keep into the ball of the feet this time and lift yourself up into warrior 3. Option to keep your hands up or to bring them close to your heart. Find your balance. Both legs are active. Inhale here. And exhale, gently bring the right knee close to your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, the right ankle coming to the left knee. And lower down as you want to sit into figure 4, standing figure 4. Feel here, nice stretch within the outside of the right hips. Inhale here. And again, your option to bring your hands down. You can try, no matter how deep we go. And you can here maybe lift completely, or maybe just play with the balance, bringing the elbow into the leg, and then playing with the balance, maybe lifting up into this arm balance. Inhale here. Try it a few times maybe. And exhale, come back into figure 4, rising up with the knee up. Exhale, going through Virabhadrasana 3. First, with control, and landing the foot down into the mat. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, bring the hands into the mat. Find your plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 3 deep inhalation here. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. If you feel like you want to go into child pose, you're always welcome. Just feel your breath. Feel the body being alive. Exhale. One last deep inhale through the nose. And exhale deep. If you are into child pose, come back into a downward dog. So we're bending both knees this time, looking up into our hands and walking, stepping or jumping into Malasana squats, yogi squat. So you can bring your heels into the floor by rolling also the mat if the heels are not touching the floor. Malasana, bring your hands close to your heart, opening the chest up, feeling a nice pressure through the elbow to open the hips. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, bring the right hand into the upper right side and open the chest by lifting the left hand towards the sky. Inhale here. Option if you want to take your bind to increase, to wrap your hands behind your back and find your fingers and shifting the chest up. Doing a nice stretch here. Inhale here. Exhale. Gently releasing if you had the bind. And coming into the center. Inhale, lift the spine. Elongate the spine. And exhale, the left hand come to the side, opening through the right hand into the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, option to take the bind if you want to go deeper into this opening, the twist. Inhale here. Exhale. Releasing the twist, coming back to center. And here, going to play with a little crow pose this morning. I know it's someone's favorite. So, well, just try a few playful movements here. As we're going to bring both of your hands widely spread into the mat. 10 fingers are down and widely spread. Going to bring your toes closer together and like hips width apart. And then I'm going to put myself like this. And then we're going to do the same exercise, trying to bring our armpits closer to the knee, as close as possible, as we've done before. And gently bending the elbow. First coming into the tippy toes. And just feeling here the sense of the fingers being grounded into the mat, balancing forward. Maybe you put a cushion or crash pad if you're afraid of falling. It's always nice. And then maybe finding the balance, looking forward in front of the mat and finding the balance to stay stable and lift your feet close to your glutes. Same activation that we did before. You can give it a try a few times. Yeah. You can also try indeed like the variation with the knees be outside the elbow. That's also an option. Nice. Yeah, see some flying. Great. That's great. Well done. So you see the sense of, lifting yourself up. Gently come back to neutral. Bring your knees down to the floor and take the toes. Bring your hands back behind yourself and open wide. Bring the hips up. Bring the chest up. Inhale here. Press the hip forward. Exhale. Bring yourself gently down with the sitting bones close to the heel. Inhale, lift your hands up. Interlace the finger and press the floor away. Well done. We'll try to go for a second round, just to give you an extra time to play here. So here again, your option to bring the knees outside or bring them close to the armpits. Bring the 10 fingers and find all your way into your crow pose. Finding the balance. Yes. Looking forward of the mat. Once you feel like, indeed, like this moment of balance, maybe lift one foot after another. Well done. I saw that. Great. Perfect. When you feel like you're done, just come back into a full sitting position into your heels. Going to do the nice stretch again. Bring your hands back and open up. You can be proud of yourself. It's not even 9 and you've already flied. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Perfect. Gently bring into a seated position into your mat. Bringing the feet, the sole of the heels up forwards. Inhaling, lifting your hands up. Knees are bent. And exhale, bring the chest close to your knees. Hold your foot here and press with your fingers into the foot to open the chest. Giving a long straight spine here. Inhale here. And maybe in your exhalation you want to find some more length, so you can maybe draw your heels further, lengthening your spine, lengthening your legs, but try to keep the back straight. So it's completely fine if your knees need to be bent. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, release completely. Your hands come into the mat, round your back. Doesn't matter if you hold your foot or not. Just feel the release from the shoulders, from the neck. Just let go. Even the feet might go further apart. And exhale here. On your breath. And gently, with control, rolling yourself down into the mat entirely, using the core for the last bits, and come into a laying down position within the mat. Bring your hands into a T shape And your knee coming into 90-degree angle. Inhale here. And exhale, stretch your feet, pressing the floor away. Gently the right leg come on top of the left. You can interlace the legs and let the legs fall into the left side, twisting and looking into the opposite direction with the gaze. You can close your eyes if you want to. Take a nice spinal twist in the back. Feel your breath. Feel the connection with the earth as your body is calming down, grounded into the floor. Gently bring your knees back into the center. Release them and stretch both feet both legs up into the sky. And gently this time bring the left leg on top of the right and let them fall into the right side while you look or you gaze into the left with your spinal twist. Taking the time here to feel the difference from the breath. It might be going into more calm tempo, deeper breath, telling the brain that we're safe and that we're getting into a relaxing modes. Gently bring your knees back up, 90-degree angle. Bring them close to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Bring a long spine into the mat. Inhale here. And exhale. You can bring your forehead close to the knees. Hold yourself into this little bubble. Hold yourself close. Even more. Try to make your small and small. Inhale here. And exhale. Release everything. Let the body go down, the legs on the floor, coming into a final posture of Shavasana. Releasing the shoulders, the legs, the feet, closing your eyes. And as we go down, you feel your body surrounding to the earth. And there is nothing for you to do anymore. Nothing to think about. Just coming back to your true nature. being true to yourself, to your possibilities, and to what makes you unique, complete. That's through your true nature that you are the one difference from the others. Being strong, being unique. Keeping satya, truthfulness, along the journey. When we feel we lost ourselves, don't know where to go, who we truly are, just come back to the essential, to the breath, to the energy that you are into this cosmic world. You are enough. And just deeply relax. And trust the earth to hold you. And gently bring back some movement through the ankles, through the wrists. Take back possession of your body. Giving yourself a final stretch if you want. Bring the hands overhead. Stretching yourself from the fingertips to the tippy toes. And gently bringing the knees close to the chest. Rolling into the right side, into a little bubble. And pressing gently. Coming into a seated position, the eyes closed. Finding this sitting position. And let everything you've done resonate with yourself. On and off the mat. And bring your hands into bring your hands into prayer. And thank you for joining the practice. Have a wonderful day.